last few weeks, we've been busy with the Prestone C10. Now, this is a 70s C10 pickup that we are building for Prestone South Africa, a new antifreeze. Now, so far, we've found the car, we've stripped it down, we sent the body to Tehran from Art Garage so they can start on the body work. We've gotten the chassis in, we've cleaned up the entire chassis, we've gotten the air ride built into it, and MK1 has dropped off the most insane looking 20-inch dubs you have ever seen. During the show, you would see that we've been using this great new spray paint from Holtz. This is a product that's now available all over the country. This is a great new system. It's made for if you've got like a little scratch or something like that. Now, Bruce actually came into the shop in Sacred Tehran and explained to him exactly how this thing works. Check this out.
Essentially what you've got is 247 paints on your stand. You want the paint code for you and your vehicle. All you need to do is use a smartphone, click on the QR code, and on your mobile that'll take you through to the Paint Match Pro website. It'll give you the direct code for your car, and these 247 paints represent 8,000 in the car park, so we're guaranteed to find the right paint for your car.
Sounds wonderful.
We've got a full range of primers, including etch primer, high build primer, red oxide primers. We take that all the way through the colours, and also we have specialist paints like tough paints, enamel paint, the very high temperature paints which can...
High heat resistant paints?
Exactly, yeah, for use on brakes and manifolds, and they withstand,
really?
they withstand temperatures up to 800 degrees C.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
If you think that in TV land everything always goes according to plan, it doesn't, all right? One of the biggest problems we now had is that Tehran has taken on a new project with a lot of cars, and unfortunately this did not work out with our timeline for the TV show. As you can understand, and we've got not just deadlines on getting the TV show done, but we've got also deadlines on getting the car done on time. The guys from Atlantic Coachworks then stepped up and really helped us out at this stage. So we picked up everything from Art Garage and we dropped it off at Atlantic Coachworks. Now these guys were absolutely brilliant in coming in with the project so far along, and also trying to get into it on our deadline to get this project done.
Well, I don't have nothing to my name, but that don't mean I have to hang my head in shame, 'cause I'm fine, you know I'm fine. Well, I don't have much money and I'm tired.
Now, everybody that knows me knows I like little subtle differences on a car. I don't like to just strip it down and paint it and put it back together again. It's the fun in that. You want to put your own mark on your car. So I like little subtle differences. So what I had got the guys to do is basically close up a bunch of the holes on the car that I just didn't like. So the indicators that are on the front fenders of the car, to me, is just completely hideous. Also, the front bumper also have these very huge indicators and stuff on it, and that just doesn't work for me. I like a nice, smooth car. On the bin as well, we're not putting a tailgate back on the car. I like keeping everything open, so everything on the tailgate had to be cleaned up nicely so it looks nice and smooth from the side. Also, there was these big rail holes and stuff at the top that just didn't work for me at all. So all those things had to be covered up. Before you actually just throw paint on and now starting assembling the car, you actually need to make sure that everything works. I mean, if there's any adjustments that needs to be done, this is the time you need to do that. So the bin and the body goes onto the chassis just to make sure that everything clears. We don't have any problem with where the wheels are going into space. The wheels can turn, and basically everything works beautifully.
What you get used, 'cause it's the end of the month and I got nothing to show. Just some overdue bills in around. But women were made to feel good. Money was made to be spent. Get it on now. Women were made to be made to feel good. Women were made to be made to feel good. Women were made to be made to feel good. Women were made to be made to feel good. Money was made.
Now with that out the way, it's time to paint. Now the color of this truck was actually quite a very interesting one. We didn't actually have the color exactly. So what we did is we took an actual Prestone bottle to our painters and we went, match that. So we're calling this the Prestone Yellow. Now, we've had a lot of people going, yellow? You're gonna paint it yellow? However, wait till you see what this thing looks like.
When you did your done and you can't take it.
Finally, after everything, the body is ready and it's back from paint. And this thing looks absolutely beautiful. This Prestone yellow stands out so much. It's amazing, absolutely amazing. Now the next part of this thing is get that body in there. Let's get everything on. We need to get this motor on. We need to get the back on. There's still like so many things to do on this car. I mean, I love this job.
Oh, get it on. Shake it on up. Nothing to my name, but that don't mean I have to hang my head in shame, cause I'm fine, 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 you know I'm fine. Well, I don't have much money and I'm down on my luck, and if I played it with you, honey, do you think we could feel fine? Cause women were made to be made to feel good, money was made to be spent. I feel good. Women were made to be made to feel good. Money was made to be spent. Get it on now, child.
I think we've got a week, just under a week to finish the whole thing.
Alright. Well, opportunity knocked, but by the time I got up and made my way around to the door, there in his place, staring me in the face, was bad luck and trouble once more. Good gosh, bad luck and trouble once more. Well, I've done it much is true. But I don't have, you know, I sure could use, cause it's the end of the month and I got nothing to show. Just some overdue bills in around. But women were made to feel good. Money was made to be spent. Get it on now. Women were made to be made to feel good. Women were made to be made to feel good. Women were made to be made to feel good. Women were made to be made to feel good. Money was made to be spent. I feel good. Women were made to be made to feel good. Money was made to be spent. Get it on now. Women were made to be made to feel good. Money was made to be spent.
This morning when I got in, we had a nice little surprise on the Prestone C10. There was water completely everywhere. So we got up on the lift and we had a nice big look, and it turned out that one of the Welsh plugs are leaking. So the Welsh plug that's leaking isn't, you know, one of the normal ones or one of the great ones, you know, the nice ones at the back of the motor that you can get to. Unfortunately, it is the one that's sitting right behind the engine mount. So that means motor has to come out again. At least we got it fired.